problem of filtering it through this commission does not resonate well out there. The recommendations of your Charter Review Committee should go directly to the electorate. I understand the problems. You understand the problems. You compact the committee. How you select the committee becomes important. But if you want real charter reform, that's one of the things you absolutely need to have. This past Charter Review Committee, the task force that met in 2008, starting in 2007, where I had the privilege of being appointed by Commissioner Moss, was the best Charter Review Committee this county has ever seen. I speak from experience. I was a member of this one. I was the attorney for every Charter Review Commission from 1980 through this one. I've heard them all. And certainly I didn't agree with every recommendation that came out. But I will tell you the deliberations were the best, the most in-depth, the most serious. People could agree and disagree. And we met for a long time. And basically, with all due respect to the 10 of you who were here when they came forward, well, to 9 of the 10 of you, you ignored everything we said. My feeling is, and I care about this community, or I wouldn't be back here today. I've not set foot here in the 4.5 years I've been gone. And let me advise all of you who are worried about term limits, there is life after being with the county, trust me. But the fact of the matter is, I wouldn't serve again. I wouldn't give my time. If I want to do charitable stuff, I can do stuff that's going to have some impact. Let me just mention 1 or 2 other items. I spoke with my predecessor, our friend Bob Ginsberg, yesterday, and he can't be here. He was on that Charter Review Committee. And he wanted me to raise 2 issues. I've been speaking for him for 30 years. I could continue doing it. It has to do with salaries. He says, and I agree with him, salary proposals coming from this board are doomed. They need to come from an outside source, some form of a committee. And I don't have all the magic answers how you appoint them. The salaries are ridiculous. Said it for years. The position deserves more. You need to find some distinguished people to come up with a salary, endorse it, you all stay out of it, and then maybe it'll pass. If you tie term limits to term limits to salary increases, the same thing that has happened 16, 18 times is going to happen again. That's just the way it goes. My last comment is there's no need for another Charter Review Task Force.
Mary, can I interrupt you in there? Of course. So you are recommending against the recommendation of the Charter Review?
This is Murray personally. I'm just saying to you.
Now you got me confused. Because one, the question about allowing the Charter Review to place questions directly on the ballot already to the voters in the last election. And the voters vote yes. Mm-hmm. It can go again. No matter
absolutely.
How many make it. And then you're telling me that Mr. Ginsberg believed that it should come from someone outside the Charter Review and someone outside from this commission?
Maybe I'm not making it clear. Everything that went there should go on directly. He's just saying, and I'm concurring with him, that that's not going to work. We've tried it. You've tried it. If you ever want to get the salary increase, this is just out there. This isn't the last time, as Miguel said. This is perspective. This isn't the last time salaries are going to come up as an issue. It's just in the future. If it fails, it's a thought as to what to do again. That's all. And the last thing, you don't need another task force. You're not going to get a better one. Pardon?
We already voted that down. That's why we're here.
Right. And you should put it on the January ballot. You should do it and do it now. Thank you. It's a pleasure to come back, and in another 4.5 years, I hope to come back.